Maybe you have heard about Vince Clarke. Maybe you heard about Erasure. And I'm pretty sure you know about Yazoo or Jazz. I think they have different names in the United States and Europe. But Jazz, as it's known actually here in the United States, uh, is the debut album by Vince Clarke and Alison Moyet, that it was released in 1982. This album features amazing songs, and just within a year of its release, it became a sensation. Songs like Only You, that was the first one, or intended to be the first single, really bring the band to the top by Mute Records, which actually signed them up. The same label as Depeche Mode. Vince Clarke was part of Depeche Mode at the very beginning, and he produced the first album, Speak and Spell. But this project, just a few years later, became a huge sensation. I mean, Vince Clarke is a genius in electronic music. It's totally a danceable song. It's amazing. It still sounds very current. It's been inspiring so many bands through the years. And the voice of Alison Moyet actually is amazing, which actually Vince was looking for a singer. And this turned into a great mix because you have electronic music, which most of the times is considered like cold because it's made with synthesizers, and they say that it doesn't have the same vibe as a rock band. But this album actually proved wrong, because you have Only You, which is a beautiful song. I love that song. Then you have Don't Go, you have Situation, which is a highly danceable track. So this album actually is a great debut album. Another thing that is fascinating is the use of the Pro One bisequential circuits. If you go and look at the video clips from that time, you're going to see him playing the Pro One. The Pro One is a monophonic synthesizer, and there's no presets in it. And it is fascinating that he created tracks mostly using this synthesizer, because you really need to know the synthesizer in order to get the sounds that you like. If not, it can sound terrible. You have to tune it a lot, and it is easy to really get in different directions if you don't really get deep into the synthesizer. So I'm gonna try to use mostly the Pro One. Then I'm gonna use for the drums, the drum track sequential circuits as well, but with some EPROMs with the TR-808 in the machine. So we can get very, very proximate to the original track. So now I think it's time to start our recreation. What we're gonna do is to record first the bass for this, and I modify, as you can see the setup here, the attack, decay, sustain, release in the amplifier. Now we have the lead part, and for that I am using the same preset. I just move this 2 octaves up, but then I have to tune a little bit the frequency here. But now we need to really figure out the and I think we have that part. We're gonna obviously add some VSTs and some post-production. Obviously there's a big reverb, so we will make it more alive. But I didn't modify a lot, as you can see. I just move a little tweak. So now let's go with the next sound. So what I'm doing here is using the oscillator A and B to create this kind of double sound. And let's record like that and see how if it works. Sounds good. I think we got it here. And you can see here, like if you want to emulate and you have a Pro One, this is the setup that you should do. I just modify, as I mentioned, the frequency here. I think I turned this up. I don't remember, but like if you save this part, this is going to be your guide to recreate that sound. Okay, so then we have a sub bass, and let's record it. What I'm doing is playing with the attack. And I think that's pretty much it. So we have that huge bass that shows once in a while. And again, you can see here, I just modify a few things to make it more bassy, more sub bass. And now we can go with our next sound. Now we're going to record our drums, and I'm using my drum tracks with TR-808 EPROMs. So I just tune a little bit here so you can check it out. I think in 3 is good. I might be adding a tiny bit of VSTs as usual, just to have the arpeggio part and tiny other things, just to reinforce the track. But rather than that, I think we have all our main ingredients to create this track. Let me know your thoughts about this track. When is the first time that you listen to it? I'm pretty sure that you listen to this track, like really, like you can hear it in the mall, like you can hear it everywhere. If you haven't listened to it, let me know too, because I would like to know what you think about that. But if you listen to it, when is the first time that you listen to it? What memories brings you, and why you like this track? Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget that you can get the stems of this track on my Patreon and also in the memberships. I'm changing the memberships, and now if you're one of the tiers that I have three of them, but in any of them you're going to be able to get the stems. So eventually I'm going to switch to just one membership, so you can subscribe to one thing at a very affordable price, so you can get the stems on memberships, but if you would like to do it, you can do it also on Patreon. You can buy the stems if you don't want to be a Patreon, like a monthly subscriber. So it's up to you. So I hope you enjoy this recreation. I really like this song a lot, and it really made me want to dance. It's a great track. I love it, and I don't get tired of listening to this track. And thank you so much for watching. And again, remember, I'm not going to say like and subscribe because that's up to you. If you want to do it, do it. If not, that's okay. But let me know what song you would like me to do next as well. So I have a huge list. Believe me, I'm trying to get to every single track that you've been sending me. I've been doing some stuff like Mecano and The Art of Noise that you can check it out. So those are your suggestions. So thanks for throwing these. Actually, this one was a suggestion as well. So I'm just going through the list and doing all these tracks, which is amazing to recreate. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in another nostalgic exploration.